In StackAI, there are multiple ways to provide data to language models, each with different benefits depending on your use case. From direct document uploads to searchable knowledge bases, these options give you flexibility in how your AI applications access and process information. Understanding these data handling approaches helps you build more efficient and accurate AI solutions that can handle everything from small text snippets to large document collections. In this tutorial, we'll explore the different ways to handle data in StackAI. First, we'll look at the Files node for direct document processing. Then, we'll explore other direct input methods like URL scraping. Next, we'll compare Files nodes with knowledge bases. And finally, we'll see how to handle very large documents. Let's start with the Files node, which is one of the most important ways to handle data in StackAI. This node lets you upload full documents in various formats, including PDFs, Word documents, text files, and many others. When you upload a document to the Files node, the entire content flows through the connection wire directly to your language model. You can adjust settings like chunk overlap and chunk length, which control how the document is divided when sent to the model and how citations are generated in responses. Two important features you can enable are text extraction from images and advanced data extraction. The advanced extraction option is particularly powerful, allowing the model to interpret charts, tables, and images within your documents, not just the text content. When using the Files node, you need to be mindful of document length relative to the context window of your chosen model, as this creates a natural limitation on what can be processed. You can configure the Files node as an input that end users can interact with, allowing them to upload their documents when using your application. Alternatively, you can keep some Files nodes private in your design environment, providing reference materials or templates that the model can access but users can't modify. Beyond the Files node, StackAI offers several other ways to direct input data. You can use the URL node to scrape content from websites and send it to your model. Similarly, dedicated nodes exist for handling audio files and images, giving you versatility in the types of media your AI applications can process. A key distinction that often confuses new users is the difference between the Files node and knowledge base approaches. With the Files node, as we've seen, you're sending complete documents to the model. This works well for smaller documents where the entire content is relevant. With a knowledge base, you're creating a searchable index of your documents that must be queried first before sending relevant portions to the model. In this approach, you upload documents to build your library, but instead of sending everything to the model, you use a search query to retrieve only the most relevant sections. The knowledge base settings let you control what's sent to the model, for instance, chunks, pages, or documents, as well as how many results, for instance, top 5, top 10, etc., and other search parameters. This approach is ideal for larger document collections where only specific pieces of information are needed to answer a particular question. It's generally more efficient than sending entire documents because it reduces the chance of hallucinations, when irrelevant information in a document confuses the model's response. As with the Files node, you can expose knowledge-based search as an input for end users, allowing them to query your document library through your application interface. For particularly large documents that exceed normal processing capabilities, StackAI offers the dynamic vector store as a last resort option. This works similarly to a knowledge base, but processes documents dynamically at runtime rather than indexing them ahead of time. This approach helps you work with larger content while still maintaining a query-based retrieval that keeps responses focused and accurate. Now you understand the different ways to handle data in StackAI. For small documents where all content is relevant, the Files node lets you send everything directly to your model. For large documents or when you need targeted information retrieval, knowledge bases give you more control over what information reaches your model. Remember that sending too much irrelevant information can lead to hallucinations. So choose your data handling approach based on your specific needs. By understanding these options, you can build more effective AI workflows that provide accurate, relevant responses to user queries. Thanks for watching and happy building.